Good afternoon, Jim Rocks. Welcome to Royal Oasis Spa for You Educational Tidbits. My name is Zenobia, licensed esthetician in Maryland, DC, and Virginia, owner of Royal Oasis Spa Get Juice Company, located here in Brandywine, Maryland. That's PG County, Maryland. Thank you so much for stopping by today. Please view all of my other educational tidbit videos to learn more about Royal Oasis Spa for You. And don't forget to click that subscribe and notification button to be the first to receive notifications when new educational tidbit videos are uploaded. You know, I want you to stay up to date with the latest content from your favorite creator. Okay. And if you want to keep in touch and know what's happening in my world, engage with me in conversations or just for entertainment, do a soft subscribe and follow me on my social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok at Royal Oasis Spa. Now, if you're looking for more of a focal point of my business and want to learn about my services and treatments that I provide, feel free to tour my website at royaloasisspa-gjc.com. So today I want to talk about ergonomics and aesthetics. It doesn't matter if you are in cosmetology or aesthetics or massage therapy or in the beauty industry, such as nail salons, makeup artists, eyebrow techs, etc. When we signed up in our field, I don't think that we consider the challenges that we would encounter in the field. And of course, it's our ideal choice for our professional path, but I think in our fields, it comes with its own set of pros and cons. Would you agree? I don't think we have, I don't think many people equate aesthetics and hairstylists and barbers with risks associated with physical back-breaking work. And now that I'm thinking about it, aesthetics, cosmetology, beauticians are exposed to chemicals and other cancer-causing substances. Like, let me ask you a question. Do you think about proper ventilation? Did any of us think about proper ventilation? And does the landlord we renting our space from think about proper ventilation? And I think these are important things to think about as well. But let's get back to ergonomics of aesthetics and cosmetology before I lose my main focus on this educational tidbit. So you may be asking, what is ergonomics? So ergonomics is fitting the job to a person, like arranging the environment, the products, the systems to fit the people who use them in an ever evolving world where technology and innovation constantly change how we work and live. Understanding how humans interact with their surroundings becomes essential, and that interaction is at the heart of ergonomics. And we face potential health risks that come from improper postures that is associated with work tasks. Cosmetology and barbers spend hours on their feet, as well as massage therapists. All of us in these fields engage in uncomfortable postures as we do our magic on hair, skin, and nails. And I'm so hopeful that this educational tidbit can help you improve your body mechanics and become more aware of how our bodies be in intense situations. And as I am learning in this field, our bodies take on a lot of tension. Like, how can ergonomics improve our lives? That's the question I've been asking for the 8 months that I've been in my suite. And I am in my suite today. This is the first time that I've done an educational tidbit in my suite. So I'm excited about that. It's a little cold in here, so excuse me if my nose starts to run. And so that's the question. How can ergonomics improve our lives, and how do we combat physical issues such as repetitive injuries, back pain, eye strain? Because we are growing, yes, and we are getting older. Yes. So we use our wrists, our neck, back, legs, feet, constantly putting strain on these areas majority of the time. And this is why I wanted to talk about ergonomics, because I am learning in this field our body will go under immense stress and possibly go through a lifetime of pain. Ergonomics is pivotal. And I believe we all want to be comfortable in our career paths, our professions, and give the best experience to be healthier, be more productive, and also give the best experience to our clients and our customers. When purchasing my equipment, and mainly my spa bed, I I didn't consider doing ergonomic analysis of my workplace environment until 2 years later. 2 years later. So when I moved out of my basement into my suite here, I didn't think about the height adjustment or the height of my spa bed. I didn't think about the repetitive movements and postures. My hands and my wrist positions and techniques. It is so crucial to have the right equipment and to provide a comfortable, professional, experience for your clients. Now, the spa bed and chairs, they play a vital role in creating a relaxing, ergonomic environment for both you and your clients. And I'm here today to empower you to make an informed decision when purchasing esthetician or cosmetology chairs. So yes, there are many options that are available nowadays. We need equipment that understand our human abilities and limitations, and we desire to aim to enhance productivity while minimizing discomfort and the risk of injuries. So I will give you 3 chairs that are out there. There could be more, but these are the ones that I'm aware of that I have and that I had looked at previously. So I have the hydraulic esthetician chair, and my spa bed is equipped with a hydraulic pump that allows for easy height adjustment. It's operated by a remote control, but some are operated by a foot pedal or a lever, enabling the chair to be lifted or lowered to the height that is desired. Definitely great for stability. It's durable as well. And I think it should be a popular choice for aesthetics or estheticians, I should say. I have the portable esthetician chair. That's another one, the portable esthetician chair. I have this one. It's pretty much lightweight and it's mostly used for on-site services. And like if you do like a mobile spa, it's foldable. It's easy to transport and you can use it in multiple locations. So some of the portable chairs have the adjustable backrest and the removable the armrest to accommodate different treatment positions. The other one is the electric esthetician chair. Now that is similar to the hydraulic chair, but the convenience of motorized height adjustment. So it's powered by an electric motor, which allows effortless height control at the touch of a button. So I don't have this chair, but I would love to have this chair because, if you're an esthetician who frequently needs to adjust the chair height throughout the day, this will be the ideal purchase. So, hey, if y'all want to, go ahead and donate me one, I'm cool with that. I'm totally with it. So as you can tell, it's essential to consider several factors to ensure you make the right choice for your suite or your studio. But let's talk about the ergonomics of the chairs. So today, you're going to hear from me firsthand that some of these stools that we sit in are not for the weak, honey, because the ergonomic chairs or the stools are a luxury, but it's a necessity for estheticians in the beauty industry right now. So you might get the right chair, well, let me state that over. You must get the right chair that supports your lumbar, that has a cushion in the seat. It has a tilt adjustment because poor posture, inadequate seating can lead to so much back pain, discomfort, and other health issues. So over time, our back, our muscles will become strained, and having an ergonomic chair is a practical solution to address these type of concerns or avoid these type of concerns. So it seems to me that we are competing priorities nowadays. It's like in aesthetics, things should be pleasing, right? But they also have to be ergonomically sound. So I feel like we are more likely to use a product that is aesthetically pleasing. And so when I was doing my decor and thinking about colors, materials, etc., I wanted things to be pleasing to the eye, like bright colors are stimulating and energizing, and muted colors are calming and relaxing. But I did not consider things that are easy to use or comfortable to interact with. So for all of you estheticians out there right now, you can create your studio to be beautiful and functional. Yes, beautiful and functional. So just think you would have to be, just think there are going to be times that you may be absent from work due to it being ergonomically related. Have you thought about that? Like your wrists are hurting, you may experience back spasms, stiffness in your neck. So we just got to improve our aesthetics workplace ergonomically to have a better job performance. Now for the hands and the wrists. So most of the muscles that move our hand, most of the muscles that move our hand and fingers are actually in our forearm here. So these muscles are connected to the hand and in the fingers by the tendons, which are like cords passing through our wrists. And tendonitis, occurs when the tendons get inflamed. So carpal tunnel is a tunnel in the wrist that is surrounded by bone and tissue. So you have nerves and you have several tendons passing through this tunnel. So when the tendons swell, it's that the nerve in the tunnel gets pinched and your hand will go numb and weak. So we are constantly doing repeating motions over and over. We are pinching, bending our wrists a lot. We are like massaging, when we are massaging our clients. We're bending our wrist. We're doing a lot of things with our hand. So we definitely need to consider doing slow hand and wrist exercises to build up the strength and the flexibility in our hands and wrists. So self-care is so important in this field. I cannot stress it enough because those repetitive motions can create, weakness and stiffness in our wrists and our fingers. So we need to consider exercises such as the tennis ball squeeze. That exercise strengthens the wrist. Okay, so just squeeze firmly for like 5 to 10 seconds. And if you don't know what a tennis ball squeeze is, just look up stress balls. Okay, thumb work. It's a push and pull exercise. Okay, and you just make a fist, right? Make a fist and point your thumb up, and that creates a resistance with your thumb and then the hand muscles to keep the thumb from moving. So you just would gently pull back on your thumb with your free hand here and just hold it and repeat it. And this will be the push exercise or the pull exercise. And then the push exercise is the same thing, except you're keeping your thumb pointing up towards the ceiling. Use your free hand and you gently, you push the thumb forward. You push the thumb forward and then you pull the thumb back. Okay, so now we're going to get into the shoulders. So our shoulders have muscles and tendons, and our shoulders have sacs filled with fluid called bursitis. So if our shoulder becomes strained, oh my goodness, then the aches and pains will come. We can strain our shoulder by reaching for supplies on the shelf, holding those heavy clippers, reaching across our client's body to shampoo. So everything in this field is about doing and being ergonomically correct to perform your job better. And there are exercises for the shoulders as well. So I do have PowerPoint slides for this because it's better for me to show you than me trying to explain it to you. So the first one is the door exercise. I'm going to show you, and I hope you can see this. Okay, it's the doorway stretch. It's called the doorway stretch. So this improves the shoulder flexibility and stretching the chest to alleviate stiffness. Now you just stand in the doorway. It's really easy. Stand in the doorway, have your arms bent, forearms against the frame, and lean forward until a stretch is felt in the chest and shoulders. And you will hold that position for about 30 seconds, and you will repeat that 2 or 3 times. Okay, the next one I'm going to show you is called the downward frog. Here we go. Oh, put the wrong thing. It's the downward frog. Okay, now the downward frog, this enhances the shoulder and strength and flexibility. Okay, so it's offering like a deep stretch to the whole body with the focus on the shoulders. And you can start on all fours, hands directly under the shoulders, knees, and the hips. Okay, so that is the downward frog shoulder exercise. The next one I'm going to show you is the across the chest exercise. Now, you might remember this one from high school. Okay, so the across the chest, now this stretches the shoulder and the upper back muscles. So you just bring one arm across your body at about the chest height and use the opposite hand to press the arm closer to your chest until the stretch is felt. So you will hold that for about 30 seconds and then you switch arms and do the same one again. Okay, now the next one I'm going to show you is called the seated twist. Okay, and you probably done these before as well. The seated twist. Okay, so this targets the shoulder mobility and it aids in the upper body flexibility. So just sit in your chair upright, on a chair, feet flat on the ground, and then you will place your hands on the left. Okay, and then gently twist your torso to the left, looking over your left shoulder. And you will hold that for about 30 seconds or so, and then switch sides and do the same thing again. Now, if you have lower back issues, such as myself, proceed with caution because you don't want to twist that twist to aggravate it at all. All right, so that's that. So after hearing all of this, have you now considered an ergonomic analysis to be performed in your suite? So question, for those of you that are massage therapists, estheticians, do you offer your clients like a knee bolster? Okay, so if not, you really need to consider using a bolster to elevate the legs, to support body proper alignment, to reduce strain on clients' muscles, and in their joints during the facial or during a back show or massage session. So if you're performing a back facial and the client is lying face down on the spa or the massage table, a bolster can be placed under their ankles, okay, to elevate their feet slightly. Now, this helps to align the spine and reduce lower back pressure. Also, the bolster promotes relaxation. It enables a more enjoyable and therapeutic session. So we must also take a consideration in shape and size of the bolster. So if you are a massage therapist, and you may use different types of bolsters. This is the one that I use for the legs to give them proper alignment on the spine and on the hips. So if you're a massage therapist, you probably use a round massage bolster or a half round massage bolster or a wedge shaped bolster. Now, you may be asking, like, how do we choose the right bolster? And this is essential to both clients and therapists to ensure comfortability and effective treatment and an effective experience. So how do you choose the right bolster? It's consider the size. You have to consider the size. You have to consider the shape, material, durability. Definitely check on the reviews and the recommendations from other SD or massage professionals. Start networking with people and see what works for them, what works for their clients, what seems to be more popular. So you don't go and spend all your money on stuff that may not work. We all work with different clients and we work with different bolsters to help meet different need requirements, to give that level of support, to give that level of relaxation, to completely unwind and relish the pampering experience. The last thing that I want to talk about is posture. So poor posture causes an individual to appear to be old and frail. You remember, like, your parents would tell you, sit up straight, put your shoulders back, head up. We didn't think it was so important. Like, my God, I can't sit the way I want to sit. Because they was trying to help us out, but we was being hard-headed, because posture is so vital to health and wellness. And the esthetician's working stance impacted significantly by it when working on clients. For estheticians, our services entail the act of bending forward to administer clients throughout the day. We sit, we stand, we walk, we kneel, we twist, turning our bodies in awkward positions to maneuver during skin procedures and massages and waxing, different other tasks that we perform in the treatment room. We are in constant deviation from the proper body alignment that may lead to several postural faults that can develop over time. So, including a forward head tilt, the constant stress placed on our neck, on our shoulders, our lower back, eventually it takes a huge toll that results in severe discomfort. Genetics and mood may affect postural alignment as well. So if we are tired, if we are stressed or depressed, we tend to slouch forward. So when we are happy, we are more likely to stand in an erect fashion, standing or sitting with an upright posture, encourage increased oxygen intake, by the lungs, strengthen the postural muscles and improve our mood. Good posture conveys confidence and strength. So today we need to practice self-care. In today's market, aesthetics is becoming marketed as wellness therapy. So estheticians, we perform face and body treatments on clients who expect to receive sound advice on nutrition and exercise. And even though we are not nutritionists or fitness instructors, but we do know what helps the skin and the muscles. So for a healthy educational tip on posture, I will recommend wearing comfortable shoes. Avoid wearing high heels for extended period of time. Maintain a general level of fitness. Pilates and yoga are excellent forms of exercise that focuses on achieving stronger posture. Changing your sitting and standing working positions frequently in order to avoid placing undue strain on one particular pair of joints and muscles. Lastly, be aware of your posture at all times. You got to keep your shoulders, excuse me, it is cold in here. Keep your shoulders aligned with your hip joints by holding your head erect and relaxing your shoulders. How your abdominal muscles tightly, hold them tightly, like when you're walking and stuff. Hold your abdominal muscles tightly to position uh, pelvis in proper alignment with your relaxed knees. So don't have your knees locked. Correct posture helps to position the body for effective movement in all planes of motion. So remember, poor posture diminish the effects of exercise because the working muscles do not receive oxygen. So you can't get the energy that you need. So less energy, less oxygen leads to fatigue. Yes. So I think I'm trying to sit here and think of what else, but I think that concludes my educational tidbit on ergonomics. I try to do 30 minutes or less to respect everybody's time. So I thank you so much again for stopping by. Please, please, please leave me a comment about what you learned from this video. Click the like button, share this video to help me to continue to build my network and build my community of SDs, clients, and followers. Have a blessed day in Jesus' name. I look forward to seeing you all next week. I believe next week we're going to be talking about skin analysis on the skin and the scalp. So this should be an interesting talk point. Okay, again, thank you all so much for tuning in. Leave me a comment, hit that subscribe button, take a tour of my website. If you in the DMV, look me up and come and book an appointment with me. I am now doing the Japanese head spa. I do Brazilians, bikini waxing, regular waxing, facials, backstrokes, beard treatments, body contouring, body wraps. Just look me up. You find me, call me, text me. I do respond back. I thank you all so much for keeping me in this game, keeping me on my toes, and allowing me to teach you what I've learned. Thank you all so much. Have a great day.